Alright, Shalom. This is Ariel Ben Yashar out of the Lion's Den. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Machak, Wadash, Ma'amath. A double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, and a sincere the water to the Akim and the Aquathim and the children that's pushing the truth and believing with sincerity. I have a lesson today titled Israel, a Beautiful Garden. It's only 3 scriptures long, so I'm going to hop into it really quick. And when I say Israel, a beautiful garden, I'm just read the first scripture. This is First Peter chapter 1, verse 24. It says, for all flesh is as grass, and all the glory of man as a flower of grass. The grass withereth, and the flower thereof falleth away. But the word of the Lord endureth forever. And this, the word which by the gospel is preached unto you. So for all flesh is as grass, and all the glory of man as the flower of grass. Israel is a beautiful garden. When Yahweh Shai gives us his glory, and our glory is manifested upon this earth to these other nations, it's going to be seen as beautiful flowers. And when Yahweh Shai looks down upon this realm, all he's going to see is a beautiful garden flourishing. He's going to see Israel just flourishing across the face of the earth, and then he's going to see Israel flourishing within the cosmos, within all going to different realms, going to different dimensions and universes and galaxies. You're just going to see a beautiful garden spreading and spreading. All right, and that's our whole purpose, is to do the work right now and be put through this furnace of affliction, so that way we can flourish. Verse 25, it says, but the word of the Lord endureth forever. This is the word which by the gospel is preached unto you. It says, I'm gonna go back to verse 24. It says, for all flesh is as grass, and all the glory of man is as the flower of grass. The grass withereth, and the flower thereof falleth away. But Israel, when our flower flourishes, it's never going to fall away. Yahweh Shai will make sure of that. All right, our kingdom, our flower will flourish forever. Salakia, it's a kind of a tongue twister. And these fleshly bodies that we're in right now, they're as grass, and they falleth away. But the word of the Lord, verse 25, but the word of the Lord endureth forever. The word of the Lord endureth forever. It's been there since the beginning of creation, and it will be forever and ever. All right, I'm going to go to my next scripture. This is Matthew chapter 13. Chapter 13, verse 30. This is the Yahweh Shai giving the parable of the wheat and the tares. It says, let both grow together until the harvest, and in the time of the harvest I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Yahweh Shai, he's going to gather these 2/3 into bundles, and he's going to burn them in this place known as America. All right, and he's going to gather the 1/3 and the hopeful elect into his barn, into those chariots, and being taken up and being saved. All right, and that's ultimately what Yahweh Shai wants. He wants 2/3 of Israel gone, but he has mercy, because he's going to allow them to be born again in that beautiful garden in the kingdom. All right, and that's all it's going to be. It's just nothing but beautiful gardens, nothing but beautiful wilderness in the kingdom. All right, I'm gonna reread verse 30. It says, "Let both grow together in the harvest." Right now, we're both growing together. The 2/3, the 1/3, and the hopeful elect. We're both being grown together right now. Right now, we're both growing together, and it's going to be shown who's a wheat and who is a tare. All right, by our due diligence out there on the highways and the byways. I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather ye the wheat into my barn. So Yahweh Shai, he's gonna protect the 1/3 and the hopeful elect. I'm gonna go to my next scripture. This is Isaiah 27. This is Isaiah 27, Salakia. This is Isaiah 27 and 3. It says, I, the Lord, do keep it. I will water it every moment, lest any hurt it. I will keep it night and day. The Lord will water us every moment. He will not allow us to be hurt, and he will keep us night and day. When this seed was first planted within us, all right, Most High, he made sure that it got enough sunlight. He made sure it didn't get too much sunlight. He made sure and he continuously watered it. All right, and now that he watered us and allowed us to become little flowers, he's going to allow all of Israel to group together and become a beautiful garden. All right, he's going to he allows us, and also the water that he gives us, we allow he allows us to give that water unto others within our nation. All right, and it's a beautiful thing, just the taking of water from Yahweh Shai and the giving of water to our nation, and also us becoming a beautiful people. And you can see an outwardly beautiful person, but you can see that their countenance is dark and they bear much pain and much sorrow, and now they're all just bitter throughout their life, or they try to hide their bitterness and they act real fake, and you can see that on a person. But with these knowledge and wisdom and understanding, you still have that pain, you still have that sorrow, you still have that bitterness, but it shines differently. It shows differently upon your countenance, and it shines. Rather than trying to take in light to make yourself feel better, you give light because you're receiving light from Yahweh Shai. All right, and I pray this was edifying. Shalom.